Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2 with me, Bioware. I'm going to apologize in advance because this video is going to be a little shorter than last week's episode, and that's actually entirely because I had a crash. I actually spent most of the afternoon recording this week's episode, which was going to be the usual hour in length, and then as soon as I go to try and save the sound, Audacity crashed on me and I was not able to successfully reconstruct the file, so I'm re-recording everything. So this is gonna be my actual second run through of this exact same sequence today. So I'm not sure I really have the heart to, or actually I'm not really sure I have the patience to do all of this again, so you might end up having to wait until next week, and I apologize for that. I'll go as long as I can, so maybe it will wind up being quite a bit, but yeah, I just wanted to apologize in advance for that one. Also, my girlfriend made a few suggestions as to how I can improve this LP, and one of the things that she suggested is that I actually start reading the dialogues that aren't voiced, and I agree with her, because one of the most important things in role-playing games is the actual story. So I think that doing that would give everyone a better idea of what the actual story of Baldur's Gate 2 is. And as this is one of the best story-driven RPG games out there, even today, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So, and I'm also going to be RPing the character a little bit better than I did last week, because that was the other suggestion that was made. So, with that said, let's go ahead and get started. Now, you may all remember in last week's episode, we created a character, and here he is right here. He's a male human invoker, and there's his stats. There, he's he's not an invoker. That's my other game. He's a wild mage. My other game is an invoker, the one that I'm not doing as an LP. So, okay, yeah, there he is. He's a male human wild mage. There's his stats. And so we created him, and we also started on the first dungeon. We opened up, he was being tortured, and now he's in the process of escaping. So, with that said, let's get back to the task of escaping. So let's go ahead up. Yeah, let's go ahead up here and return to the task of escaping. So let's...
I know this room. I've been in here. We both have. There are things in these tanks. They used to be people.
What kind of monster is this guy? Captures us easy as pie, kills whoever he wants. That could have been us in those glass things. Okay, so we'll get him back, Imoen. We'll make him pay for all of this. Quit your whining. We're free now. I'm sure we'll find him soon enough. I want to know what he wants from me. Well, Bioware is a fairly kind-hearted person. He would probably say number one and try to he would probably try to reassure Imoen here. So we'll get him back, Imoen. We'll make him pay for all of this. We don't even know where we are, and my head is still doing funny things. He said something about potential. Yes, he did. He said something like releasing power within you so it could be used. But if it means taking part in horrible things, I don't like this place. Can we go? Yes, we can go, Imoen, and we're going to get back to that right now. Okay, so let's head out of this room to start with. Now there's two paths here, but we're going to go ahead and go straight, just because I'm looking at this and it's a little bit creepier. Well, I mean, the whole dungeon is creepy, but this looks a little bit off from this. So we're going to go ahead and go straight and just try to explore this whole light orange colored area. And a method. So let's fight. Fight. Oh, dang it! And that would be color spray, which of course knocked Minsk unconscious. I'll admit, I always thought he was a lot tougher than that. I'm ashamed of you, Minsk. You're a great warrior and you're strong, but I'm ashamed because you got knocked over by a little itty-bitty mephit. Let's have Imoen throw up Stone Skin for extra protection here. Alright, we're actually going to use this trick, and it's one that I always forget about while playing this game, but we're actually going to have Jaheira use her shape-shifting ability because that increases her combat skills quite a bit. So the three options here are, if this thing would actually tell me, black bear, brown bear, and wolf. So, of course, each one will do something different depending on the actual characteristic of that animal. But we're going to pick the wolf because it's a little bit faster than the others. It's not quite as strong, but it's still pretty tough. So we're going to turn her into a wolf to fight with this thing. And she can actually use each one of those forms once per day. So yeah, let's have the wolf fight with the mephit and kill it. Oh, dang! Minsk, come on. Stop this thing, Minsk. Imoen, back up. There. Good. Good work, Minsk. You slew that mephit. And now let's wait for Jaheira to wake up so we can continue on into this room. Yeah, come on, Jaheira, wake up, huh? Wake up. You can see, sort of, I can't really... Oh, she actually is awake now. Alright, good. Turn back into a person. And let's go in.
Live by the sword. Live a good long time.
And there's this thing. Sewage golem. Well, I don't... Alright, well, I'd say whoever needs to talk to this had better be holding a clothespin or holding their nose shut or something, because that doesn't sound too inviting. But we'll talk to it anyway.
You point, I point.
Minsk, you do it.
Stand back for justice.
Master, is it you? You have given me no eyes, and I cannot see you. Okay, well, Budiel is rather inquisitive, so he's gonna say this. What are you and what is your purpose? The other two options are, yes, it is I. Have you been performing any services for me? I am not your master, but I would like to know who he is. But we're gonna say this one. What are you and what is your purpose? I am a servant born of the master's magic. He has designed me to clean the sewers and feed the guardian. Okay, well, what is the guardian, or who is your master? What is the guardian? He feeds on the filth and remains of the prisoners. If it is not time to perform my duties, then I must return to my rest. Okay. And then he stops talking. Well, let's talk to him again and see if we can get him to tell us who this master is. Master, is it you? You have given me no eyes, and I cannot see you. I am not your master, but I would like to know who he is. I am not permitted to speak of him. If it is not time to perform my duties, I must return to my rest. Alright, you do that. Bye. Alright, so let's go ahead and loot this room. You can see there's actually a few things here to loot. 4. So, Imoen, just search for traps. And just to make sure that there's no traps in here that might trip us up, because that would be very, very bad. But I don't see any, so locked. Alright. Well, fortunately you're a thief, so pick the lock. Ooh, Ooh! 3 potions of extra healing. Well, that would be useful. And a Dispel Magic Scroll. Ooh. Yeah, long sword. And actually, here's something to keep neat. That if you see the blue backing here, that means that this is a magical item. So it has some bonus in just about all cases that a normal weapon wouldn't have. So let's see if we can identify this sword.